Hello team, just a little update for today. Nothing too major going on at the moment. Finally finished off the dash, that's all in together now. New temp gauge is in, so we've got temp gauge here, we've got a little digital clock there, a little voltage gauge down here. Start it all up. Dun dun dun, ta-da! It comes with some little green filters over the backlights on the standard dash, so I've just slipped those filters off so everything's a white backlight now. We'll see how I get on with that, whether it's too bright at night or not, but it matches the rest of the gauges and stuff now, so pretty happy with that. The other little thing I've been tinkering with this morning is, so I've got my stereo wired in. That's used to have two little retro, I think probably dealer fit Sanyo speakers, one under each footwell. There's not enough room under their driver's side now because that's all ECU and extra lube and shit living. So I need to hide that little thing away in a minute. I decided, since the Sanyos were sort of period and kind of cool, they're a bit shit but they look kind of cool, they are now sitting up here. Retro JDM spec. Oh, but groovy. So that's that. What else have I got to do? Oh, I've taken the rear wiper off this morning. Just a little job. It's not worked for ages. I think the motor's probably burnt out because I've bench tested it and doesn't do anything. So I also don't have a washer jet supply to the back anymore. So since I tucked the washer, I've got a washer bag that sat just inside the inner wing there, to free up the space where the washer bottle would have sat for my fuel stuff. And it's got a nice pump on that supplies the front washers. I wasn't that worried about the back one. It's going to have the TLE style aluminium wing on there at some point anyway, so it's going to protect it from a little bit of sort of rain runoff and that sort of thing. So I'll just get a little bung for the hole a bit later on, plug that up, keep everything watertight, smarten that up a little bit. I quite like it without a wiper on there as well. I think it just looks a bit smarter, a little bit less messy. So yeah, that's another one crossed off the list there. Getting there. I'm just making little faffy jobs at the moment, really. The one big job I do need to do is, you see under here, shit. I've got a gearbox oil leak from the middle of the casing. So T50 casing itself, down here, has got a split join along the middle that's bolted together. I put all new, so when I filled it, I put all new, you can see just a new sort of little fibre crush washer on the filler and drain bolts. I filled it up. I thought, oh, sweet, cool, wasn't leaking out of those. But over the next couple of days, started leaking out of pretty much everywhere else. So we're leaking nice, beautiful blue. You can see the drips are fucking everywhere. Beautiful blue gearbox oil out of that centre line. And on a closer inspection, it's got little bits of fucking silicon sealant and stuff in it. So gearbox needs to come out, have all the crap scraped out of it, and re-bolted back together along the middle. Don't know if I'm going to do that here, or if I wait until I'm back in England. Might do that, and then I can do it on a lift rather than scrabbling around on the floor trying to get the gearbox out, which is a bit of a shit job. What else have I got to do under here? Oh yeah, probably ought to secure that fuel line. Got some clips ready to do it, just need to put some little captive nuts in or something. That'll be easy enough. Yeah, otherwise it's all sorted under there. Still need to leave a brakes. Keep waiting to do that when I've got two people around. Just easy. Otherwise that'll be done. Left the trumpets off for now because I'm fed up putting them on and taking them off every time I have to do something. I think I talked about my new heater matrix pipes last time. So that's all plumbed in properly now. I've left it about a week just bleeding it. Every day I come out here, give it a bit of a burp, a little tiny bit more air comes out. So it's been settled for a couple of days, so I've finally wiped the cap on now after running it a couple of times, and seems to have got most of the air out, so that's good. Yeah, update done.